Welcome back to another video on the Everyday Man channel. Today I am here outside to give you an idea of my EDC that I carry for self-defense. Now this is really important because wherever you are in the world, you can be subject to things that you never imagined would have happened to you. If you're a woman, you might never think that you would be raped, or if you're a man, you would never think that you would be mugged or simply abducted, but these things happen and you could end up being a victim. So it's very important for you to be able to carry self-defense weapons with you. And again, different countries have different laws. I'm going to talk about self-defense in India. Now, before I get into what I carry, I would recommend that you learn self-defense apart from carrying stuff. Both of it are important. You need to know self-defense as well as carry stuff on you. You cannot depend completely on either one of them. So first, exercise, learn self-defense. That would be the first thing. But don't wait for that before you carry stuff on you. Now, coming to the Indian law, we cannot carry guns, and there are certain other things in the Arms Act that we cannot carry. That means, according to the recent amendment, you shouldn't be carrying an air gun without license. So I wouldn't even recommend carrying an air gun to scare someone away. Apart from the fact that you have to get a license for an air gun. The knife laws in India are not really, it's very clear in the act itself or in the law itself, but the problem is with our system, right? We have a very poor system here in India where even the police or other authorities don't really know the law. So they if they find, say, a knife on you, which could be well within the limit of an everyday carry, you could get in trouble. But again, that's a personal risk that you would want to take. Now, if you're carrying a knife, I would suggest you carry something really small, and even if you want to take it another step further, you can go to the police station that's nearest to you and ask them to certify your knife that it is well within the law. Carry that certificate with you, or that signed sheet of paper, so that if you get into trouble, you can always pull that out and show it, saying that this is well within the legal limit. Now, I'm going to put this aside because apart from the fact that in India it's not really clear for the authorities regarding carrying a knife. A knife is a deadly weapon. So personally for me, I do not want to kill someone or harm someone brutally unless I'm put in that situation where my life is in danger. But if it is just a matter of bruises, even broken bones, I do not want to use this and kill someone. So I'm going to carry a knife, but as my last resort. I'm not going to use it as my first line of defense. So I'm going to keep this aside for now and take you through the rest of what I carry. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my EDC right now, the stuff that I carry for self-defense. Now, the way I carry my stuff, it's very easy to replicate because all you need is our pants with pockets, and that's it. I'm wearing cargos right now, so I have extra pockets, but I'm not going to use that for now to show you how I carry with regular pants. And I have a pouch, a very simple EDC pouch that I got from Sacco. That's something that you can purchase. You can purchase any pouch for this, for that matter, and it always makes you look more serious, you know, when you have stuff to carry on you. I mean, it's not just about having EDC stuff on you. You can carry a writing pad, you can carry maybe a hand sanitizer, or several small things with you, and the pouch is going to be useful for you. Now, getting to the first line of self-defense, the first item in the line of self-defense. So if I'm being attacked, what I'm going to do is first analyze the situation. My first line of self-defense obviously would be to calm the situation down. But if I can't calm the situation down, if you know, someone's coming to attack me, what I do is first, that's my first line of defense. I have my 1000 lumen flashlight in my left pocket always, and it's very handy. It has a clip. So if someone's coming to attack me, I'm like, hey, back off, back off. So this is pretty bright even in the morning. It's going to blind someone in the night. It's 1000 lumens. You need around 300 lumens to blind someone. 1000 lumen light is really bright. Now, apart from the light getting into someone's eyes, so if you see that, it's solid metal, all right? So, and some lights come with this kind of bezel, which is called a tactical bezel. What I can do is, apart from saying, hey, stand back, I can use it to, you know, break someone's jaw, or, you know, if I hit it right here over the hand, over someone's hand, someone who's coming to attack me, if I whack him here, that's going to hurt really bad. It's solid metal, and being solid, nothing's going to happen to your light. It's going to work, but you can use it as a baton, as a mini baton, and that's brilliant. So putting the light back, now I have other stuff that I carry in this pocket, but the light is always here. Now my next line of defense is in my pouch or in my right pocket. I always carry a pepper spray. So it needs to be, the point of me carrying this in the pouch is because it needs to be deployed very easily. Now, if it's in the pocket, and if I'm rummaging through my pocket, or if it's in my bag and I'm rummaging through my bag, that's stupid. All right, you barely have seconds to respond or to react when you're attacked. All right, especially if you're being mugged or someone's just crazy and wants to kill you. All right, you barely have time. So you need to be able to, you know, keep your hand out, or in this case, maybe keep your hand out and stop him, and with the other hand, you know, grab the pepper spray. That is, if it's a serious situation. You don't want to be removing this and spraying someone you have a heated argument with, because that's going to get you in trouble. Okay, so you take this out, and you can take out around 12 people with this one pepper spray. Now, I'm not talking about the brand. I'll make separate videos of brands I use, but get a good fog pepper spray. I'm not carrying a stream pepper spray, you know, for the reason that I do carry stream pepper sprays sometimes, but you know, for most situations, I remove my fog pepper spray so that I can take out a large number of people, or because of the heat of the situation, I can, you know, just spray it, and I'm sure that it's going to get into his eyes and his nose and his mouth. I don't need to aim for his eyes like with the stream. All right, the stream is great. I prefer fog, and I prefer the kind of fog that goes, you know, between a stream and a fog, not the wide kind of fog. So the Commando, which you get on Amazon with around 250 rupees, is that kind of pepper spray, and I would recommend buying this. This has a range of about 8 to 12 feet. So imagine you have 3 people coming to attack you. You know, you want them with the light, of course. Look, if you don't have the light, you always have this defensive position, one pull-out attack. All right, you always have one side of your body or one hand to you know, keep distance, which is very important when it comes to self-defense. Keep distance. All right, and you have the pepper spray in case you need to use it. Now, the next thing is a tactical pen. Now, this is really important because you always want to be able to carry a pen on you. You always want, I mean, that's just being ready, guys. I mean, you go. I went to the passport office recently, and people came to the passport office without a pen, and they were asking people for pens, and I was like, you came to the passport office without a pen. So anyways, whether you're going to the park or going to the passport office, you need a pen on you always, and nothing like carrying something like this. Now this is the Uzi tactical pen, but I bought it off Amazon from a Chinese vendor. So I got it for 300 rupees, while it costs 3,000 rupees if you buy it from Uzi or Uzi, the brand. It is exactly the same. Now, why carry a tactical pen? Now, this is again solid metal, just like the flashlight. Apart from the fact that this writes really well, if you see here, it has a tungsten tip, which is really sharp and really strong. So in case you need to use something sharp and you don't have a knife on you, maybe you want to open a box, or maybe you want to, defend yourself against someone. So someone comes and maybe they're holding you, or they're coming with their hands to attack you. So what you do is step back. You have a tool in your hand. You have something sharp that you can defend yourself with. So this is going to really hurt. This is going to get through flesh if you whack hard enough. Now the important thing that you can do with a tactical pen is break glass. All right. Imagine you're traveling in a bus, which has happened several times in the past if you read the newspapers, and the bus hits the median or something and catches fire, and the doors don't open, and say it's an AC bus. What do? Whack it with your hand. That glass is not made to be broken when you whack with your hand. So you have this with you. Break glass, get out, survive. So that's about it, guys. I carry a really powerful flashlight that can be used as a mini baton. I carry pepper sprays, and I carry a tactical pen. This is my basic self-defense setup for India. All of this is legal. Nothing illegal about anything that I'm carrying. I go a step ahead and I carry a small knife, and then I go another step ahead and I carry a stun gun. Now, a stun gun is also not illegal in India, but the laws about it is less known. Now, you will see in the next few years that stun guns are going to be used more often. A stun gun is great for close encounter. Imagine someone comes and chokes you from the back. You're not going to pepper spray them while they're doing that. Right? You pull out your stun gun and stun them, and they're going to be out. Okay, so that's another thing I carry. And apart from carrying all this, I know how to defend myself. So guys, in my next videos, I'm going to talk about how to use each of these. I'm also going to talk about the stance you have when defending yourself, the awareness that you should have when going out in public, but yet, not be hypersensitive. I'm going to talk to you about all that. So if you guys are not subscribed, if you guys are not part of this channel, please do that right away. And I really look forward to growing this channel with all you lovely people. All right, take care. Bye-bye.